artificial intelligence and chatbots, once the pillars of the technological advancement and convenience, are now being transformed into tools for cybercrime in unexpected and alarming ways. Discover how criminals are exploiting AI to orchestrate sophisticated attacks. We'll delve into the mechanisms of these digital threats and offer essential tips to shield your AI interactions from turning into cybersecurity nightmares. Stay tuned to uncover the deep impact of online fraud on internet security and how to stay vigilant against emerging threats. Don't forget to click the subscribe button to get the latest insights and updates, helping you stay one step ahead in the ever-evolving digital world. AI and cyber attacks is quite complex since it works at different levels, with hackers incorporating AI-enabled tools and techniques to automate various stages of the attack cycle. Some of the most recent threats identified include using AI for phishing scams. Early forms of phishing emails were often characterized by certain features, like improper grammar and general language, which made them easy to identify. However, AI makes it easier for hackers to design messages and engage in compelling tactics, since they can frame messages in a way that is almost or completely original to the legitimate senders. These are automatically generated phishing emails that may include complex social engineering elements within the emails to force the recipients to disclose their credentials or click on a link that directs them to the impersonator's website. AI algorithms reflect the work of analyzing large datasets and offer crafting messages for the recipient based on the interest, occupation, or even recent activity on the internet. Thus, they can be considered much harder to detect and actively avoid. In addition, interjection with AI-aided chatbots has become an effective instrument for cybercriminals to present themselves as authentic individuals for performing identity theft crimes at scale. These chatbots can mimic human behavior and effectively communicate with targets. The use of natural language processing and machine learning allows the bots to carry out manipulative operations that can make targets release sensitive information or perform actions that harm an organization's security. For example, imagine receiving a message from what appears to be a customer support chatbot from your bank. The chatbot engages in a conversation, addressing you by name and referencing recent transactions or inquiries you have made. It then asks for sensitive information, such as your account number or password, to resolve an issue or verify your identity. Unbeknownst to you, this chatbot is not operated by your bank, but by cybercriminals seeking to steal your credentials. In addition to phishing attacks, AI-powered chatbots are also used in other types of social engineering scams, such as romance and tech support. For example, a cybercriminal may use a chatbot to create a fake persona and initiate a romantic relationship with the victim in a romance scam. The chatbot engages in conversations, gradually building trust and intimacy with the victim before asking for money or financial assistance. In the same way, in a tech support scam, a cybercriminal may use an alternative interface agent, such as a chatbot, to mimic actual tech support from a well-known company. The chatbot's manipulative interaction ensnares the victim into thinking that their computer is compromised with malware or has some technical issues, for which the chatbot guarantees to provide a solution. But all this happens remotely. Indeed, the chatbot is trying to get into the victim's computer or blurting out money for fake services. People need to be aware of the risks associated with chatbots, and companies need to reinforce security measures to address the problem. These include integrated physical access and device identification, system patching and security upgrades, and user sensitization about social engineering threats. However, organizations should incorporate secure AI threat detection and management solutions that address AI-based threats in real time to supplement the strategy we mentioned before. That way, it's easy to protect yourself from the increasing threat of the AI chatbot attack if you better prepare yourself with a lot of knowledge in regards to the subject. With your help, we can ensure that our digital travails remain secure and prevent attacks on novel technologies with sinister intent. Not only flow-based, but AI is also being used in social engineering attacks as well as in adversarial attacks against machine learning models. The principle of adversarial attack is to post-process input data vectors in a way that fools the machine learning algorithm and leads to incorrect output or reduced efficiency. These attacks are highly dangerous for AI-based security systems since they can be exploited to trick the system at the preemptive or classification stages. There is what is referred to as the evasion attack, which is usually classified as an example of an adversarial attack since it involves attackers inputting data in various ways to ensure that the machine learning model gives the wrong results. For example, in image recognition systems, the attacker may add noise or perturbation of small intensity, which the human cannot even perceive. This will make the model misclassify the images. Another type is a poisoning attack, in which the attackers add bad data to the training dataset used in the development of machine learning algorithms. This malicious data is then used by the model by feeding it to the model for evaluation, thus making it give out wrong results or even compromise its operations. Recognizing the growing threat of adversarial attacks, organizations must extend their security standards and proactively mitigate risks in the digital environment. This entails creating sophisticated threat models that capture adversarial attacks and ways of guarding against them, as well as the ongoing retraining of the already developed machine learning models that have been found susceptible to adversarial attacks. In addition, those organizations should address the importance of security awareness training among employees and provide them with the necessary adversarial attack information. Insofar as cybersecurity begins with an awareness of adversarial tactics, raising awareness and fostering a security-minded culture among organizational personnel is crucial for neutralizing threats effectively. As technology continues to evolve, so do the tactics and strategies employed by cybercriminals. In recent years, there has been a significant uptick in the use of AI-powered chatbots and other advanced technologies in social engineering attacks. These attacks exploit human psychology and behavior, leveraging sophisticated algorithms and machine learning techniques to manipulate individuals into divulging sensitive information or performing actions that compromise their security. One emerging trend in social engineering attacks is the use of deepfake technology to create convincing audio and video recordings of individuals, which can then be used to deceive targets into believing they are interacting with a legitimate person. Deepfake technology utilizes artificial intelligence to generate highly realistic media, making it increasingly difficult for individuals to discern between genuine and fabricated content. For example, imagine receiving a video call from what happens to be your boss asking you to urgently transfer funds to a certain account. The video call appears to be genuine, with your boss's face and voice recognizable. However, unbeknownst to you, the video call is actually a deepfake created by cybercriminals to deceive you into transferring funds to their account. This demonstrates the potential dangers deepfake technology poses on social engineering attacks, highlighting the need for robust security measures and increased user awareness. Furthermore, the proliferation of Internet of Things devices has introduced new vectors for social engineering attacks, as cybercriminals exploit vulnerabilities in connected devices to gain access to sensitive information or carry out malicious activities. For example, attackers may use compromised IoT devices, such as smart thermostats or security cameras, to gather information about individuals or launch attacks against other devices on the network. In addition to targeting individuals, social engineering attacks are increasingly targeting organizations. They leverage AI-powered chatbots and other advanced technologies to infiltrate networks, steal sensitive data, and disrupt operations. These attacks can devastate businesses, resulting in financial loss, reputational damage, and legal liabilities. To combat the growing threat of social engineering attacks, organizations must adopt a multi-layered approach to cybersecurity that includes robust technological solutions, comprehensive security policies and procedures, and ongoing user education and awareness programs. By investing in secure AI threat detection and management solutions, organizations can identify and mitigate AI-based threats in real time, helping to safeguard against cybercriminals' increasingly sophisticated tactics. Moreover, collaboration and information sharing among organizations are essential for avoiding emerging threats and developing effective countermeasures. By sharing threat intelligence and best practices, organizations can enhance their collective resilience and ability to respond to evolving cybersecurity challenges. Finally, it can be stated that the usage of AI in the form of chatbots and other complex and sophisticated tools has given birth to another form of social engineering, which is very dangerous and challenging for people and organizations. If target companies and organizations continue safeguarding their networks and computer systems, they will be able to effectively fight off such threats and safeguard their digital assets. Thank you for joining us on this journey to explore the intricacies of social engineering attacks and the role of AI in cybersecurity. Together, we can navigate the challenges ahead and ensure a safer and more secure digital future for all.